Hey everyone, today I'm doing a makeup bag essentials video. A lot of people ask me what I have in my makeup bag, what they need. They're looking for new makeup and they don't know what to get. So I just wanted to make a video of things that you should have in a makeup bag, not all the extra things. I know I have a ton of makeup that nobody necessarily needs. I just want it. If you're a beginner looking to start, or if you just want a complete makeup kit, these are the things that I think everyone should have. And also these are some of my favorite products, so you get to see that too. And if you hear a lot of noise in the background, it's because literally every single house on my street is getting work done and there's yelling and banging and all that great stuff. Okay, so everyone needs some sort of beauty sponge in their bag. You gotta watch out because some of the cheaper ones are really hard and too dense, and even when you wet them, they're so hard it just takes the product off your face. I know the Beauty Blender is a little bit more on the pricey side and it's just a sponge, so some people don't want to pay that much money for it. So a really good alternative to that is the Real Technique sponge. I have the huge one, but you don't need the huge one, they make smaller ones. This works so well. You can use it for foundation, liquid highlighter, liquid bronzer, concealer, anything, so everyone needs this in their bag. Next, if you don't have primer, it's not going to kill you, but primer does make your makeup last longer. Depending on what primer you get, it can hide your pores. It just makes everything look cleaner on your face. And one of my favorites is the Porefessional Pore Primer by Benefit. And I really like this stuff because it masks your pores in such a way that you wouldn't even know you have pores. But this is really good. Then moving on to foundation. You don't have to have foundation in your bag. If you don't want to use foundation, then power to you. But you need to know, if you are going to get foundation, you need to know what works for your skin. If you have oily skin, you need a matte foundation. If you have dry skin, you need a dewy foundation. If you don't want to wear foundation, you want something light, there's CC cream, there's BB cream, there's tinted moisturizer, and then there's high coverage foundation, medium coverage. So you need to be you can't just grab a foundation and hope for the best. You need to be looking for specific things. What I like to do is I do have tinted moisturizers, which I really like in the summer because I don't like to hide my freckles in the summer and I like to embrace my tan because I tan. One of my favorite tinted moisturizers is the NARS tinted moisturizer, and I don't have that with me right now. You don't get any coverage from it. It's just kind of blends your skin tone together, which is really nice. But I brought two foundations with me. Next up, I have the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation, and it's medium to full coverage. You can build it up if you want really high coverage. And this is for if you have really oily skin. If you have oily skin, you want a matte foundation because that is going to help mask all the oils. I really like this foundation. I wore it to my senior prom and it lasted long. I really like this one. Then if you have more dry skin, which I have dry skin in the winter, I tend to lean towards the CC cream by IT Cosmetics. And it has SPF 50 in it, which I really like. This just gives you more of a dewy look, a glow. It has a little bit of shimmer in it. And even though it's a CC cream, this is pretty high coverage, so you can build this up, which I really like. And moving on to concealer. Sometimes I don't wear concealer, so concealer isn't really necessary, but a lot of people ask, what concealer do you use? And I really like the NARS concealer, but I'm all out of that. So a dupe for the NARS concealer is the Maybelline Fit Me concealer. And it's really creamy, it blends like a dream, and it's buildable. It's not super high coverage, just keep that in mind, but it's not no coverage at all. Then I have two products for powders. If you are going to be using a cream foundation, a liquid foundation, anything liquid on your face, concealer, you should be setting it just because it will make it last longer and you won't be creasing on your face. If you want an all-over powder, I recommend the Rimmel Stay Matte Powder. As you can tell, I love this. On days I don't want the wicked bright under eye or bright face, I will use this because it's my skin color, and I just take a huge fluffy brush and put that all over the face. But if you are looking for something to brighten under your eyes and really make you look awake and all that, I really recommend the Laura Mercier Translucent Setting Powder. And if you don't want to splurge on this, this is a little bit on the pricey side, you can get the travel size, which is so much cheaper, and this comes with a lot of product. It's been lasting me forever, so if you don't think you're going to use it all, you can go with the travel size. But I just love this. It sets everything, makes it last longer, and makes it not crease. Moving on to bronzer. Bronzer, I just think bronzer is so necessary because during the winter I do not have a tan. I get so pale, and bronzer is a way of like, hey, look, I got some sun on my face. So my favorite bronzer is the Marc Jacobs, and yes, it's a high-end bronzer, but look how big it is. You get so much product, this will last you forever. My favorite makeup product is blush. Blush just adds a little bit more color into your face and makes you have rosy cheeks and all that. And my favorite blush is Milani Baked Blush. And I just take a fluffy brush and put a little bit on the apples of my cheeks. And blush just makes you look more awake, more alive, like you're ready to conquer the day. Moving on to eyebrows. If you aren't looking to fill in your eyebrows, that's completely fine. But if you are going to do a full face of makeup, foundation, blah, 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 you need to be doing something to your eyebrows. They cannot just be regular eyebrows unless you have like perfect, thick eyebrows, because eyebrows are important. They're like one of the main focal points on your face, and you need to be defining them if you're going to have all that makeup on. So an easy way of not having to fill your eyebrows in with a ton of product is the Maybelline Brow Drama. It's a tinted brow gel, and you can get this in dark, like medium, blonde, all that. And this just adds some color and fixes your eyebrows so they're not being masked by all that makeup. They make them stand out a little bit more. If you are looking to fill in your brows, one of the easiest brow products on the market is the Benefit Goof Proof Brow Pencil. It's so big that you can just do whoop, whoop, and be done, but it's my favorite. Then for lips, I know a lot of people aren't huge lip people. They don't want to waste their time on lipstick, lip liner, all that. I don't blame you. I think a gloss or like a chapstick or something just to make your lips go with your face of makeup. I think at least a lip gloss in your bag should be necessary. And I go with the NYX. I think this is the Butter Gloss. I wear it so often that the name came off. But this is in the color Sweetheart, and that's what I have on now. I have no lipstick, nothing, just gloss, and it just pulls the look together. So I think that's important. Next, moving on, is products that aren't like necessary, but if you are looking to add a few more things to your bag to spice your makeup look up, if you want to change from like daytime to nighttime, these products will help you out. Highlighter. If you are looking to look glowy, dewy, sun-kissed, all that, I recommend highlighter. My favorite highlighter over high-end highlighters is the Maybelline New York Master Chrome. This is in the shade Molten Rose Gold. Then eyeliner. A lot of people don't wear eyeliner. I usually don't wear eyeliner, but today I am. My favorite eyeliner, I've tried so many liquid eyeliners, and my favorite one is actually from the drugstore, and it was like under $5. It's the Wet n Wild Mega Slim Skinny Tip Eyeliner, and this lasts forever. Then for eyeshadow, if you are looking for a good eyeshadow to invest in, something that will last you a long time, something that isn't too expensive but has really good payoff, like this is high quality stuff, I really recommend the Jaclyn Hill palette by Morphe. It's huge, and you might get overwhelmed thinking, oh, I'm not going to use all those colors. The price point on this palette for the amount of colors you get is ridiculous. Like, it's not all the way up there like those high-end brands, but it's not drugstore. You are going to pay a little bit more, but for the amount of different shadows that you get, it's totally worth it. And all these shadows, like all these top shadows, you can do anything with them. So many looks. So if you don't own any eyeshadow palettes, this is the go-to because you can create like hundreds of looks with this. That's what I recommend for people starting a makeup bag, starting a makeup collection, looking for new products, asking like what I need to get to have like a makeup collection. Those are some of my favorite products. If you want me to do a brush video, I will more than happily make a brush video. Just a starting kit, what brushes you should have in your makeup bag, and all of that. And thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back with more videos.